Welcome to the Carpathian countryside with me, Farmer H, the 4 corner challenge. Hi guys, and welcome to Carpathian countrysides with me, Farmer H. So today is the start of Carpathian countrysides. So we've bought this little plot here. It's the smallest plot in land. We are gonna cut the grass, so to speak. But before we get into what we're doing today, let's run over the aim of the game. Where should we stand? So we'll sit in the tractor and we'll go to the map, because we need to go to the map. So the aim of the game is to own plot 6 and plot number 11 and harvest number 11. So once we do that, that's the game complete, I suppose. So we'll only own plot 6 and plot 11, and obviously buying plots along the way. But to make it a little more difficult, so we can't just, like, I don't know, do a lot of contracts and buy plot, let's have a look, 10 for example, and stick, you know, you could buy plot 10, you could stick cotton in there, and your game complete, basically. So we need to own 4 plots in this corner. We need to own 4 plots in this corner, 4 plots in this corner, and you guessed it, 4 plots in this corner as well. Now it doesn't have to be a perfect, like, square. You know, I could do like field 1, 7, 2, and 58. Just, you know, the average corners. So in this one, you know, I might not know what to do first, but we probably will. So I'd probably go 42, 41, 44, and 34. You know, you get the idea. So if you imagine like a big cross through the screen, and that's your plots, and you've got all the plots in there, and then obviously when we get to the position where we're in position to buy field 6 and field 11, I'm going to call it the Carpathian 4-corner challenge. So guys, I don't know, I like asking doing this, but if you would please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification. And yeah, we're gonna really sink our teeth in this one. I've got a good feeling about this map. It's a good map. I'm going the wrong way. Brilliant start off. So we've took contracts on field 33 and 20. One is a ploughing contract and one is a fertilising contract. Now as you can see, we haven't got lots of money in the bank. We've just got shy of 2,000. Now I have got this tractor, this New Holland T6. It is a used tractor, it isn't new. It's got 6.8 hours on the clock, but it's a good starting tractor. It's a good start point. So we're just going to pull up here, and we're going to go onto a tablet. Let's have a look. We want a plough. Gonna go for the 6 meter, but it's more than 9. Do we want a New Holland blue with it? That's not New Holland, that one is. And we'll go for a grey teeth. That looks nice. No, we don't have enough, we have to rent it. And also we need a fertilizer spreader. If you saw my other video, we talked about working speed. We'll go for that one. And we might have enough enough money. And also, if you're watching this video, fast farming is available on this map. And it's just to combat the sheer volume of this map and the time scale I set aside. So I'm sort of moving this whilst in the middle of moving, and while work is quiet. Go on to the other side. Come on, on the back of it. Yeah, work is quiet at the moment. Just finished completing the renovation. So if you don't know, I work for a care home. Well, a group. I work at a group of care homes. And I am the maintenance lead there. We've just had 2 of our homes in the southeast of England renovated. But the other two aren't due yet. Obviously, with like anything in life, especially in the care sector. Not so much when I worked in the residential, wasn't as much, but especially in the social care sector, a lot of things have time limits on time scales to when they want to or aim to have achieved. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of decorating, a lot of personal touches. I don't know if any of you will work or do work in the building sector, but you'll be aware that you don't really get to pick your personal colours. So we work with a lot of our residents have mental impairments. So we have a lot of people with Asperger's, schizophrenics, you know, other mental impairments that wouldn't necessarily be suitable to live in a standard residential care home. But yeah, a lot of them, you know, a lot of them are, you know, you can have a good chin wag about, and there's a couple that, you know, obviously you've not got any memory impairments, so they remember who you are, and I can have a chat. Now I think it's this one. Is it field 20? I'm sure it is field 20 that needs the ploughing. It is. Alright. Don't back onto a main road, John. That would be helpful. I was thinking it was... don't think it is down that way, I think it's over a bit. Yeah, so there's a couple of people that will recognise you, you know, when you come to site and whatnot. I'd say maintenance was a shock to me. I'd only been at the care home 6 weeks, and the maintenance lead was retiring. I'm gonna have to turn that off because that drives me mental. Like that off. That was on normal for some reason. Season growth off. Yes, 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 yes. I want that on. And there we go. Yeah, so we were there's a lot of upheaval, and like I was wondering who would next be the next maintenance lead, and I did think it was going to be James from the other home that I got quite well. He was sort of covering the home that I started at, and you know, there's a few of us in the WhatsApp group. We've got a WhatsApp group, and we'll have a chat and have a joke and laugh, a bit of banter. Yeah, and I was dead set it was James. And I was sure it was going to be James that would take over. We've been there longest, and I'd explained to James, said you heard about Jim leaving. He said yeah. I said you put your name the hat for it, and he said he inquired it to his home manager about it, but apparently the home manager had already picked. So you know, I was certain it was going to be him. I didn't know it was going to be me. It was quite a shock actually. I turned up on the Tuesday after Jim had left. Jim left on the Monday. I checked on Tuesday and it was like, oh, he need this and this and this, and if you're given this and there's a company car, and I was like, why is this standard? I was quite surprised, quite shocked. I've been like, I've been 5 weeks. I was like, oh, is this all standard? And they said, oh, have you not been told? Have you not checked your emails? And I was like, I'm not sure what you're on about. And they said, oh, you've been offered the maintenance lead role. And I was shocked. I did think I was going to pay a lot of people off, but everyone's really got on board, So I spent my week decorating one home, getting it ready, sort of working with the suppliers and management. So a lot of the residents are now coming back. They were moved out to our other facilities across the southeast of England. We've got four that sort of in different cities, but quite close together, which is nice. But yeah, I've been doing painting this week. I'm covering a mountain holiday. But yeah, it was shocked. I mean, I've led teams before, if you watch my channels, you'll know I've had my own company for a long time too. But it was still profitable for the pandemic, but I just sort of lost the desire to run it, if you know what I mean. Like, running your company sounds amazing, you set your own hours, you set your own work schedules. But then you have the other side of it. I mean, for one, I have a large family, so obviously, come on holidays, when you're on holiday, you're spending double. If you're self-employed, you're spending double on your holidays. Any day off you're not working, you spend it. I always see it as, when I was learning my trade, I worked with a self-employed guy, and it was coming to that time of year, and again, I said, oh, have you got any holidays planned? Are you and the wife going away anywhere? And he said, oh, we'll probably have a couple of days in Margate. I was always that's. And I'm back, so as I was saying. I forgot my train of thought now. Anyway, we're going to get this field cracked out. I'm going to put some music on. I've been quite addicted to the Peter Crouch podcast. It's been quite a good one. But yeah, we're going to just put some calm music on and we'll get this done and we'll re-meet once the start. I completely forgot what I was talking about now. Introductions, guys. The joys of a family and the 6 weeks holidays. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get this done and I'll see you back very, very shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. So we've just, I know there's a bit there, but we've completed field 20. That took some time, that did. It was a lot bigger than I imagined. Oh, that was a steep hill. So we're just gonna put the beacons on too, and we're gonna collect on that. Now we've got to head back to the store. Yeah, we can head back to the store now, and we'll get the fertilizer. and do 33. Yeah, it definitely took some time. I mean, the tractor was on 6.8 hours, and we've done an hour and just over an hour. We've done just under an hour. Sorry. Why are you on the road? Get off the road. And yeah, we're gonna head back to the store. Yeah, if you just take a quick look, this is the end game. This will be the final chapter when we get here. But yeah, we're sort of just gonna build a bit of money up. We've got we're gonna moor the homestead where we are. Our little patch of Carpathian. We're gonna moor it. I'll probably say it just depends on it's dependable upon on where we plan to go from here going forward, you know. We could probably moor it, bale it and silage it, and then that'd be a bit of income. But I say this first one, just to spin the rails, so it's the four corners. The end game is owning the Carpathian cooperative and the field outside yonder. What's that? I think there's a lot of custom signposts. God only knows. Yeah, look. sorry. Was holding the traffic while looking at signposts, as you do. But yeah, we're gonna pop this back as we rented it. Oh, that's signpost. Remember, the mystery has been solved. So we all thought when Giants did the press release, there was a typo where they said 6. You know, which is not a million miles away. You know, I've seen how fast these guys can type. It's not like me, one button at a time. I just want to return it. One button at a time. And yeah, they were saying that saying 6. I'm like, no, it's 5. You know, we're counting the. Will that pick that up? It will pick that up. Awesome. Alright, let's get the cover open. And we're gonna get, I think this is 1,000 litres, so we'll get one bag. You can find it. Oh, there's a McCormick in this store. Very nice. If I'd saw that first, I'd probably bought that, but never mind. I don't even think where the contracts are available to us, we'd be able to afford the comic. Contracts. Oh, no, small contracts. 6, 18. There's more ploughing contracts too, these weren't here originally. Which is sort of sucker punched me, but I'll tell you what we'll do. Take that one, we'll take that one. And we'll buy a plough. I'm just looking at harvesting contracts, there's a fair bit around. Might do it next episode. Yeah, but first things first, it's job in hand sort of thing. See, they weren't even available when we were up at the Yeah, they weren't even available when we claimed the money from the contract, which is, you know, otherwise I'd have kept the plough. Shut that. Top tip: if you're playing with precision farming and you do a contract, go into deactivate application and just knock it right down. I mean, I know it's not showing it as going down, but it is, trust me. Right, field 33. Let's turn that off. Field 33, which is, if I look on the map, we're at the bottom, travelling towards the train. So if we go up, yeah. So I know where we're going now. Yeah, so contracts galore have popped up, but you know, we're still aiming to, should I say. I think the plan obviously is get I feel that we can get some cropping. But we also have to have the equipment for the crop. You know, we have to have the ability to lime, fertilise. Another top tip, which I found also, if it's not really, it's you can look at it as cheating, but I don't. So ploughing and well, yeah, ploughing is frowned upon with within the precision farming ergonomics, genomics, you know, within the precision farming workup, plough and front run. Plough first. No, don't buy yourself patch, plough first, and then you don't take a hit for your tillage. But then again, you don't plough, you take the 10% hit from from the giants that worked it, you know. So I would say there's a bit it's a bit backwards in maths, if you ask me, but it is what it is. What the hell was that? Was that a jet or something? It sounded like a jet. I just remember a bit of exterior wind. Yeah. That is a cool touch. Mr. Hector's done a brilliant job there. So have the wind sort of blowing as you to the high points. I've never noticed that before. I've never. So they're in the field. Let's take it a bit wider. That's my headset, or that's a noise in the game. Can you guys hear that? Kind of the wind whistling? That is very clever. I've never noticed that before. I have noticed though, however, we do have rain on the way, which is never a good sign. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. Also, in the most recent update, you can now produce chipboards at the sawmill, which then are sent to the factory to make furniture, chipboard furniture, which here in the UK is quite common. We do use a lot of MDF. I mean, if you buy any furniture from IKEA or Habitat and accidentally break it to the inside, you'll see it's just compressed boards, chipboard. Use it quite common. I don't know if you guys have done it, but it's quite common to use to board one's loft space out. Interesting. What do you Americans call this attic? Is it attic you call it? Do you call it attic? So there's other people call it. I call it a loft. Done a few of them in my time. Loft conversions. I got asked once, I was on a site and said, why are you never on the outside of the window? I said I don't get paid enough to stand on scaffolding. Lumping a big heavy window frame around. Oh, thank you. Not my cup of tea, don't like heights. Heights are for the other guys. But yeah, again, just another contract to get done. You know, we're just taking it easy, no rush. Getting it done. I am quite concerned that we've gone through 7. I just realised, but why is that still going? I thought turn that. Into those little go, is it? Yeah, I've just realised we've run out of seed. So, yeah. I think this... I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to buy... we'll buy the trailer. When we get the star show, we're going to buy. And that way we can... I mean, this isn't really ours, the converting, but I suppose it'd be handy. Yeah, we'll buy the trailer. Just trying to think. There's nothing. Don't think there's any tanks I can put fur in. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just do what I said about buying the trailer. Oh, you're going that way, yeah? Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get the trailer, and then we can sort of work back over towards that. How did everyone find the new branding? Did a post put up? Honestly, I didn't know there was a virtual farmer. I hadn't. I mean, you know, he's got 20 odd thousand subscribers as a Giants partner. I didn't even know it was a virtual farmer. So I'm sorry, virtual farmer. I apologise for that. I didn't know. I've now changed my name. He probably doesn't even know I am, to be fair. But I do apologise, virtual farmer. If you haven't seen Vegetable Farmers channels, unlike me, you know, go and check them out. But yeah, I honestly didn't know. I think the problem with the farm sim community, it's sort of, you know, you start off and you know, yeah, like a dagger win. You know, Miss CP's sort of came up the scene in 2015, and you know, there's other guys that have played it also. There's Farmer Cop, DJ Goham, you know, there's all them type of guys. So it is a big community, you could say. And I honestly didn't know about Virtual Farmer. So I do apologise. Why has this been finicky for? What are you doing? Yeah, it's always decided it doesn't want to load. No, you don't want to load. Oh, very weird. So it started to load, then it didn't want to load. Oh, it's full apparently. Apparently it's full. Apparently so, it's full, apparently. Oh, sorry. Sorry, drive, crack on. Yeah, some exciting things are coming this way. With farming related. Well, not farming related, sorry. Well, yes and no. Yes, it is type of farm related, and no, it isn't. If that makes any sense. What are you offering on Farmer H? So I'm currently exploring my options to become a Class 1 driver. Now I've looked at the prices, I've sort of inquired. But a good friend of mine, Colin Watson, owns a... well, he co-owns with his father, should I say. Colin Watson Senior. And they have a contract, or contracts, with farms in the area about and they work to transport the bulk materials from farms. So the grain mill, they do the grain runs. There's one guy in that's gonna fall off. I knew it was gonna fall off. Look, he has stupid monk strength to pop it back on. Yeah, and I was talking to Colin the other night at the barbecue, as you do, you know, have a barbecue with men chat. And I was telling about the role I'm currently taking, and he was like, "Is that like a permanent thing?" And I was like, "To be honest, no, it's not a permanent role, you know. I mean, I'm not contracted or anything, you know. I said it's just to make ends, like, you know, support the family whilst I figure my next move." And we were talking about like my interests, and Colin's like a really good Colin's a very good listener, and he will only give you advice if he feels he can add something to the conversation. We have found a goat. Is that a toy goat? That's a horse. Toy horse. That answers the question I was going to ask myself. Collectibles. Right. go in there so you don't get wet. No, don't be catching any buses, Mr. Fertilizer. I don't have to come looking for you. Alright, it's down. Let's go back into the field. Where was I? I think I've got to go this way, haven't I? Yeah, so Colin's like, and he said, do you class 1? He said, come work for, you know, come work for me and my dad. He said, but I was looking for good drivers. Says like your work ethic isn't questions, and I was taken back by it. But like, you know, I sort of laughed it off and waved it away. But I've been really thinking about like, you know, maybe I could, and sort of looked into it, training side of it, and spoke to the wife, and she's like, said something you want, we'll support you. You know, really looked into it. It's, if I do something, I tend to really research it up and find out what the. I don't just say, yeah, I'm going to do truck driving, I'll be a truck driver, I'm going to work, blah blah. You know, I really like to research what I'm doing. And yeah, Colin said to me, it's not a job, it's a way of life. Yeah, he said like everyone's got to be on board, you know. He said like, you know, if your kid's sick, like where I'm at the moment, if my child's sick, I can leave work, you know. You know, I can have a this week, you know, I've been doing risk assessments for the homes, and I can have my, you know, I can do it from home. I don't need to be at the home to do risk assessments. And plus, if you are in the care home, 9 times out of 10 there's going to be someone knocking on your door. This has gone wrong, or that's gone wrong, or this isn't working properly, or can you come and look at this? You know, so when I've got to do the paperwork type things, I've said to the care manager, and she was quite happy with it, she was quite understanding with it. I've said to her, like, if I'm going to do this sort of work, I'll do it from home, you know. And she's like, yeah, it's fine, just, you know, just log your hours in if they took doing it. But you know, I don't have to. I'm not running to care homes. The phone's on, so if there's any emergencies, I can get there. Or if there's a problem at one of the other ones, I can go. But yeah, it was like speaking to Colin about that was just professional. I mean, I've always watched it. Now I watched Truck of Tame. I watched Truck of Day in the UK. Used to watch DD 2012, but he obviously left the industry. I also watched Lugan and HGV. A couple of American guys. You know, I've sort of watched. I watch over them. And the fair's right again. I'm going to have to answer this message though. 2 minutes. Right guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, the phone! Stop texting me. I swear to God, people must know when I hit record. It's like they must know that I pressed record. How much we got left? 2,000 grams of fertilizer. How was that time? I think 1,000 grams left. I really did think this would do the field. I'm a bit worried we haven't started up and down yet, which is problematic. So we've done. Have we done up to here? Yeah, we've done here. Sort of. Sort of trying to find the line. But yeah, so we may be moving the channel and doing vlogging on it, which should be cool, won't it? Do some vlogging. I say I watched Luke. I love Trucker Tim. I mean, I follow him. He's very much my sort of personality, you know. It's crazy, but yeah. Yeah, you know, there's some of you guys have been interested. Would you like to see me vlogging? Doesn't miss. I'll probably get like a GoPro set up on my head, sort of thing. I just do it from there. Really, it was a guy I watched years ago. And he did it with his head. You know, he put the GoPro on his head and he was like, "Oh, I've got the GoPro will be on my head," and yeah, he said about he sort of came away from the vlogging because he found a new partner. But obviously, I could do the editing in my spare time. Come on, use the ponies. That's it. Just really hammering it down. Just getting this done best we can. 97 should be near completion. 97%. Do we have to put a extra carton of 30 in? I hope not. I hope normal fertilizer. Bingo was his name out. Scout this field. I'm gonna leave the 30 at the bus stop. I know where it is. I think we'll head back. We're gonna drop the gonna put both at actually the bus stop, and we'll come back when we have a front loader to detach him. Didn't I got? Oh. Off you go. Yeah, so we've got his back. We're gonna wait for the rain to subside, and we'll. Do I buy one? Do I buy more? I mean, ammo's expensive. 18,000. It is so interesting, a little side more, that's what we need. But yeah, I don't think there's any side mooring. Go 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 go. Don't wait for the car, he's miles away. There's a white one in my ass. I didn't see it on there. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop this back off. We're gonna wait for the rain to subside. And also, I just realised we haven't set up camp yet. That's why I want to get the moor. the conundrums we're facing. So we're working towards getting fields, you know, this sort of size, and we can put high value crops in the ground. So the soybeans, sunflowers, etc., and we can get them harvested, and we can, you know, start venturing further into the. There is factories on the map. They've got the sawmill out in Australia. They've also got. They're quite well designed though. They're quite well put together. So the bakery and the grain mill are together. Why have I come this far down for? Sean, you fool. Go back round. Go back. Shouldn't be farmer here, it should be farmer, I haven't got a clue. Too busy chattering. I do that actually when we're out in real, like, we went to what the hell is that? Okay. Big Jets Roadhouse. We went to an airshow nearby, and drive down, and obviously as you get closer you get the road signs and chattering away, and the road sign was like next junction left, and so I just would nattering about something, and I'd missed the junction. There's a way you go, you turn up there. So that's fine, we'll turn next. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you for watching. If you've liked it, please hit that like button. If you stayed at the end, thank you again. Also, please smash the subscribe button. I'm aiming to get 500 subscribers before Christmas. We're currently sat on 28 subscribers, so please hit the like button, give that subscribe button a click, ring the bell notification, get notifications of my videos, and till next time guys, happy farming.